I'm going to show you how to use the Drama Virtual Classroom. For starting out, anytime you open any virtual classroom, you're going to want to go to presentation mode, and you simply click the little present button with the square with the play button, which is next to the share button. This makes your screen go bigger and makes it a little bit more easier to access anything you need in a classroom. So for starters, I'm going to click here. Notice that my arrow goes from this black arrow to a white hand that is pointing. This lets you know in any virtual classroom that there's something there to click on. So I'm going to click here to bring you through the instructions, and then I'll talk you through the classroom. So as I said, the first thing you want to do when you get to a virtual classroom is click on that presentation button at the top right hand. Second, I've provided a page that explains the icons and the meanings for you that you can access if you need to for further information. You may not always use these, but I'm going to put it there just to help you remember what they're for. And then the third link you'll see on that main page brings you directly to the classroom. So if you don't need to go to the icon guide, you can just directly go to the classroom. Once in the classroom, you're going to follow the arrows, and they'll be numbered 1 through 5. So instead of the number sign, you'll see a 1, and you're just going to follow them in order. And these will give you the instructions by clicking on the object next to them. When you complete and want to return to the classroom to move on to your next step, you simply just need to click on the icon that has my Bitmoji with a rose in their mouth. So again, follow the arrows 1 through 5, and then if you want to return, if you finish that activity on that page, you click on the Bitmoji with the rose. So I'm going to bring you back. This is going to bring me back to my first page, and I'm going to show you what the icon guide looks like and then bring you to the classroom. So I'm going to click here. Notice my arrow has changed. It lets me know that there's something there to click on. So if you see the symbol of this, you're going to see that this is the announcements. You're going to see a little statue of William Shakespeare. This is my drama, Did You Know? And I'll explain it when I go through the classroom. You'll see 2 faces. This will be your class materials. The clapboard is your class activity, and the flowers is kind of the last thing, is the assignment. When you finish something in each section of the classroom, you'll see this my Bitmoji with a rose. This is letting you know that the activity, when you finish it, this will bring you back to the classroom. If there happens to be nothing to do for that day for any of the sections, you'll see the Bitmoji standing next to a no symbol. That means there's nothing to do today. Oops, excuse me, sorry. And if you go to and see a red arrow, this will be anything that's linked that you need to be right here. You'll see the symbols of the eyes that you'll be watching something. A book will symbolize that you need to read something. If you see this icon, it means you'll have to take notes on something. And the question mark that's red will be answering questions. And then again, the arrows, you're going to see with the numbers, this is the order of things that you need to do. So now we'll go to the classroom by clicking on this icon. So here you'll notice the megaphone, and on the megaphone will be the date of that day's class. And so you'll see here you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll follow icons in that order. So notice that my arrow is black. When I click on the megaphone, it becomes white. I'm going to click on that. It's going to bring me to my announcements. Here you'll see important reminders and things you'll need to be aware of. It'll give you the general overview of the week, and the formats will either be in video or written form. If you see a symbol that says coming soon with me sitting in the chair holding the skull, this would be your coming soon, not yet here if you happen to look ahead on your virtual classrooms. If you see the no, that means there's no announcements or anything that you need for that day. Or if you see the video, it looks something like this, and you'll watch the video and move on. So when you're done and need to go back to the classroom to move on to the second step, you click on my Bitmoji with the rose. This will bring you back, and you move on to the second step, which in this case, the arrow with the Shakespeare's bust, you click on that, This is what I call Drama Did You Know? Here you'll see information, history, origins, facts, vocabulary, and more about theater. This may include reading, it may include taking notes, it may include answering questions, it may entail watching a video of some sorts. When you've done that and completed the activity, you're going to click back to the classroom and move on to the two drama faces. And this is your class materials instructions for the day. Here you'll be any materials that you'll need and instructions to go forth with it. This is your in-class activity. Next, your class activity. Here you'll be an activity to do. These may go along with drama, did you know? Or it may be a physical activity or exercise to complete. You're going to read the instructions and read or watch the video as to what you're going to be doing for the class activity for the day. This may be individual or it may be done in small groups. And finally, for the fourth, this would be the flowers. This is where assignment. Here you'll find the directions for the assignment assigned for the day and the due date. The link for the assignment will be reached by clicking on the question mark. And in some cases, especially towards once I hand out your syllabus and stuff, this says student because this is for, you would click on for your assignment. And this may say parent or guardian, that this is something that your parent or guardian needs to complete and return. And this will most likely be your last page. When you see the done and done, you'll know that you are finished with what is in the classroom. You may either choose just to exit out, or you can go back to the classroom by clicking on this. If you exit out, this just brings you back to out. So, thank you, and that is all.